Why body counts don't matter. Gizmo is in the building. Big shout outs to Jennifer. She's in the building. All right. Today I'm going to be talking about why body counts do not matter. That seems to be a big deal out here. When I was looking for a subject to talk about today. One of the subjects that I did see that was trending is why body counts matter, if they do or if they don't. I'm going to be coming from the Sigma male's point of view whenever it comes to body counts. Now, in my opinion, hold on, let me get my notes up. There we go. Okay. I'm going to start off with the first reason why Sigma males, only Sigma males, you could disagree, I'm throwing it out there, you can give it back. One of the reasons why Sigma males do not matter, body counts do not matter to a Sigma male is, for one, we understand woman's nature. All right. And when it comes to woman's nature, that's not to say, oh, she's going to go out there and sleep around, because guys are going to do the same thing. We're sexually active creatures. But when I do say woman's nature, what I'm telling you is you will never know the answer. A woman would never tell you the truth, and a man's going to always exaggerate his. I've seen the ugliest guys in the world tell me, Aunt, I done slept with 100 women. And I be looking at them like, well, I've known you for 2 years and you haven't had one. When did you have time to run through 100 girls? I don't get it. You're going to always see the guy who puts their number up there high, but as long as you know him, you never see him get women. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a woman, most women, when they start throwing numbers out, it's going to be exaggeration for attention. I'm letting you know this right now. When it comes to a body count, most women are going to take that to the grave. Woman's nature is going to take it to the grave. Her best friend would not know. Her mother would not know. Nobody will know her number. Why? Because she will be ashamed of it. You catch any girls now talking about their number, they're putting their number out there for attention. That's woman's nature. It's not woman's nature to go on a date and a guy brings that up and she just tells him, I'm going to tell you right now, you go on a date with a woman and you start talking about body counts, she's gone. She's gone. Because she's going to think that you're overlooking the relationship. So one reason what Sigmas don't pay attention to is the body count, because we know when it comes to woman's nature, she will never tell you, and men are going to over-exaggerate theirs. You catch any woman giving you her number, she's giving it to you for attention. And trust me, she loves the attention that she's getting, because she's going to enjoy like blocking men out. Like, oh, they all want to sleep with me now because they think I'm easy. Now I'm going to act bougie. You may see a girl get a train ran on her, but then here comes the little nerd. He wants to hit it too, and she don't let him. Because that's where she wanted her power at. Jared, 20-year recovery, comes in. He says, they lie to most men, but tell the truth to guys like me, and that's no cap. Big shout outs, bro. He's absolutely right. But even when they tell it to guys like you, they're never going to tell you the true number. It's going to always be less. I always tell guys, you got to always times it by 3. Whatever she tells you, just times it by 3. They will lie. You would never know the number. All right? That's one of the reasons why Sigma males don't trip on it. It's because we know it's a wasted conversation. Secondly, why Sigma males don't care is because we're never looking for a wife and we can distinguish the two. All right? We're always looking to chase dreams. We're always looking to push forward. So what does that mean? We work a lot. We're focused a lot. Women become a distraction to us. So we're never chasing a woman with intentions to fall in love. All right? You have to understand this about life, which is why Sigma males are extremely rare. 90% of guys are looking for love, not experiences. Sigmas are always looking for experiences in life, and we're not talking sexual experiences. I'm talking more traveling around the world, seeing different things. We're not okay with just browsing the internet, seeing stuff. We actually have to go on these trips. We have to go see these things, but we also have to work hard to keep income coming in. So when it comes to us, we're never looking for love. We're never looking for marriage naturally. A lot of men out here who are not living their life or living their best life, they're looking for love. So when they start looking for love, they're going to overanalyze the type of women that they deal with. So a guy who's looking for love, he's going to care about that body count because he has a lot of love that he wants to give to the woman. But he doesn't want to give his love to a woman he feels has given her body to a lot of men. So guys that lead with love, you're going to be affected by a woman's body count. You're going to be the one that's going to be the most angry. A Sigma male is not going to be that angry because we're not leading with love. We're leading with, all right, compatibility. That's the difference between us and a lot of other guys. We're not sexually aroused by a woman until she has met us compatibility-wise. Outside of that, you guys may get mad at me when I say pay for it, but I agree. You have to pay for it. Big shout outs to 318 Showtime. Comes in with the $5. He says, sometimes the only way you will know is if she's the talk of the town. You're absolutely right. Or you're going to know you're going to know by her actions. We're going to get to that. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break it down here. Big shout outs to 318 Showtime. Gizmo came in with the $2. Big shout out. Big shout outs to Jennifer. But you have to understand, when it comes to a Sigma male, we're leading with compatibility. That means the woman has to be compatible with us first in order for us to be turned on by her. So when it comes to compatibility, her actions are going to tell us everything about her. A Sigma male never needs to know that. We don't need to know your answer. Your actions will tell us if you've been around the block. When we go to have sex with you the first time, we're going to know if you've been around the block. We're going to know how you move if you've been around the block. We're going to know how you dress if you've been around the block. We're going to know that because we live off experiences in life. So we're paying attention to action out of a woman. But when it comes to the guy who's looking for love, his desires has already taken over him, but getting hurt is what he's afraid of. That's what you have to understand. The guy that leads with his heart is afraid of getting hurt. And he knows, I don't want to get hurt by a woman who's given all of her away to a guy because I have a lot to give to her. That's what most of these guys say numbers matter. Yes, they do, because you're trying to fall in love immediately with a woman that you desire for. You have to realize, when it comes to sex, that's how Sigmas look at it when it's all said and done. When it comes to sex, we're only going to take a good girl serious. All the slutty ones, we're hitting that. Sorry, Mia Khalifa throw it at me, I'm hitting that. Riley Reid throw it, I'm hitting that. Lena Rose throws it, I'm hitting that. Christina Rodriguez, I'm hitting that. The list goes on and on. Why? Because I can separate the whore from the good girl. So I'm already going into a situation, if I know like, hey, I just want to mess with her, I'm already knowing that when all of this is said and done, the quicker she gets up and leave, the better. Why? Because we're not leading with desires. We're leading with compatibility. We already know this type of woman that's for the streets, dressing like this, acting like this, she already has all the signs. We're going to know she for the streets before we say, what up? But you have the guy who's looking for love. His desires conquer all. His desires, he can't control those desires. So now when he gets used to chasing women due to desires, and he starts getting hurt and he starts getting rejected and he's leading with desires and all he has is his desires, he's going to pay attention to a number. He has to. because he has to tell himself, this bitch is a whore. I can't love her. I can't. But a guy like me, I'ma already know I'm not gonna love her, but I want to hit it. That's the difference. The guys that are leading with love and your desires have taken over, it's going to bother the fuck out of them because their subconscious mind says, this is not the right one. But his desire says, hey, you want to love her. So he has to be convinced that she's slept around with a lot of guys just so he don't go and put a lot into her. But a guy like me, we just may want our balls licked, and this is the easiest thing that's going to do it. We ain't looking to marry them. Next, men will sleep with anything. This is why it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you. Let's pull this up. I'm going to show you. Hold on. We're going to get to it. I'm going to show you. Y'all remember this? Here we go. Let's go here. This is recently. Y'all remember this? This recently. You think numbers matter? These are cops. Didn't these cops just run a train on this broad? Huh? Ugly girl, too. Like, she's not even cute. She's not even cute. And these Negroes fucked her. That's how you know numbers don't matter. You show me a woman, half decent, you put her up in Madison Square Garden right now. Butt naked, bent over, there's going to be a line from New York to Miami to hit it. Guys don't care about how many dudes she slept with. Only thing that they care about is if they can hit it or not. So all this talk goes all the way back to the guy who's leading for love, who's infatuated with the slutty chick. He wants to love her, but he needs to find reason not to like her because he doesn't have any control over his desires. But when it comes to a man out here who can control his desires, he knows what girls are for the streets and he knows what girls that he's supposed to wife up. That guy's going to move around a lot different. And that's why Sigma males don't care about body counts. It's because we know at the end of the day, we're still a man. We're not standing in line with beta males to fucking run a train on a woman. But due to our good look, success, and how we are, we naturally attract women that we know, all right, if I just want a good quickie, I can grab her up. I'm not the dude that's going to fuck a broad and then call her up and say, what the fuck are we, when I know she for the damn streets. I'm not calling her back, asking her how her day is the next day when I know she for the streets. This is why I told you guys, I have no problem paying for it because I'm not paying her to like me. I'm paying her to leave. That's why body counts don't matter. Because deep down in a man's heart, he will sleep with anything. Big shout outs to Malcolm Turner. He comes in with the $5. My man. And that's just the truth about men. Men have to accept the fact the only way for a man to win with women is you have to get in control of your desires and learn to balance out the two. When it comes to the Sigma male, we know she for the streets. She's not. Oh, she's LGB. Oh, she's feminist. We start breaking this shit down. When we come across women, we're walking past them. That's how we identify them. All right, this is a feminist. That's a prostitute. That's a good girl. That's a know-it-all. That's a dumbass. That's a bird brain. That's that type of woman. That's that. That's what a Sigma male's doing. It ain't no, all women are just like this and you all out in the open. No, your game's going to be off. When you give a woman a one-size-fit-all for all women, you're going to constantly lose. The Sigma male can make the adjustment to each type of girl that comes into our life. We know what they are. We know where they fit. We know where they're standing at. We know that already. That's why it doesn't matter. It's because we know, all right, she's easy. I just want my balls licked. Cool, boom. Got my balls licked, get out of here. Now, tonight, I'm going on a date with the good one. That's how that works. That's why it doesn't matter. Why? It goes into the next one. The easier, the better. Niggas don't watch. People don't watch porn because it's hard. People watch porn because it's instant satisfaction. Men are looking for easy women. The easier, the better. Like, let's just be honest. Like, if men really wanted the harder woman to get, then you will have a lot of these women who are covered up, a lot of women who are covered up being conservative. They'll have lines around the door for men trying to get with them, but men ain't trying to get with conservative women. Men are trying to get with girls who look slutty and easy because they don't have any control over their desires. So when it's all said and done, the easier the better with men. Let's be honest. When I was coming up, I was always the cute dude. And being the cute dude, I always got women who can have slutty friends that would share with my boys. Hell, there was times where I remember one time, one of my Haitian friends, all he wanted, Mac McGee comes in with the $20. My man, that was on the Cash App. I'm gonna get around to the Cash App, people. That just happened to pop up on my screen. I'm definitely gonna get around to y'all. But I remember one time, man, this was in Miami. At that time, we was renting out a mansion in North Miami. Big shout out to Tony, too. He just became a Sigma soldier. Big shout out to that dude. So one of my boys, he's never had a Latino girl. You know, we had took him down to Los Olas. He couldn't get no Latino girl. Took him down to Miami, just couldn't. He just didn't have the game. So we went to Scarlett's. Anybody know about Scarlett's? We went there. That's one of the spots in Miami. You can go to a strip club, whisper in their ear, hey, you know what I'm saying? We give you money now. When y'all get out, we got like 4 dudes, blah, 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 blah. How much y'all charging? They go back on stage. They go in the back room. They come back, tell us, well, we got 3 girls, and we want this, and y'all got to make sure we get, they got to have a guy that come with them to protect them and stuff. Well, make a long story short, we ended up getting them some booty. You know what I'm saying? And after he got some booty and he fulfilled his fantasy, that man didn't care how many guys she slept with before. He didn't care if she liked him or not. He sat on the fucking couch in my goddamn living room with a big ass smile on his face, smoking a joint in the dark after he got some pussy. So you have to understand that when it comes to a man, the easier, the better it's going to be for him. And in the process of knowing that you're going to get it, you're not going to care how many guys that she's been with. Because the guy that she's going to cheat on, the guy she's cheating with, he doesn't care either. He's in it for the thrill. All he wants is just to stick in the tip. He just wants to have fun. So body counts don't matter because men want the easy women. And those are facts, including myself. But you have to understand, Sigmas, we separate the whore from the good girl, from the feminist, from the lazy girl, from the dodo head, from the goofball, from the anti-men, from the other type of personality, from the earthly type of women. Like, there's so many different type of personalities out here that's how we look at life. We're seeing different personalities, shock auras, and energies that's coming from people that we can't categorize every woman. The whore has her own traits. She has her own way of living that once you learn to respect the whore for who she is, then you won't be so passionate about reminding her she's a whore. You will learn to accept it. Some guys can't do that. You like her so much, you're just hoping this wasn't a whore for you to love. That's all that is. Next, porn addiction. This is why it doesn't matter. Porn addiction. You're watching slutty women all day long sleep with 5 or 6 guys at once, and you're jerking off to it. Matter of fact, it's one of the leading brainwashes right now is porn addiction is creating the most depression. Why? Because it gives off the most dopamine. It's turning into a drug now. That's what a lot of guys don't understand. The same dopamine that comes from orgasms come from when you snort a line of coke. It comes from when you hit the weed. It comes from when you drink the alcohol. It's releasing the same amount of dopamine throughout your body. So now men are addicted to porn the same way that coke heads are addicted to snorting lines of coke, because they both release the same amount of dopamine. So you mean to tell me body counts matter when you're pleasing yourself to the nastiest women every day? No. Body counts matter to the guy that can't help himself falling in love with a slut. And her body count is a protective layer to keep him from falling in love. It's all psychological. When it's all right, he's on it. He's on it. All right, I saw some trolling going on. Saw a little bit of trolling going on. That's it. Keandre on it. But yes, the body counts matter to the guy who can't control himself of falling in love with the slutty women. So he has to tell himself, she slept with too many women for me to like her. When you're out here in these streets, you're going to know who's who and what's what. And it works in your favor. So if you're looking to get married, then you know, or you're looking for a long-term relationship, you're going to know this ain't long-term relationship material. I'm not getting ready to wife this up. That's why a lot of guys, when you're in relationships and women start introducing you to their bro, like, hey, this is my bro. He's like a brother to me. He's like this to me. Okay, your bro knows that she's for the streets. He ain't getting ready to wipe that up. And everybody else know you the sucker that's wiping that up. But they gonna be banging her behind your back. They not gonna care if she got a boyfriend. They not gonna care if every guy can hit it when you not around. You gotta always go back to this. This is what niggas is doing. They doing this. They hoping they come across a nice slut. They're hoping they come across an easy piece of ass. It's the one that can't distinguish the difference between a diamond and a hood rat, and a hood rat and a diamond. It's the guy that treats the hood rat like she's something special. You the ones that it's gonna matter on. It ain't gonna matter to everybody else. Next, and this is gonna be the last but not least, and then I'm gonna take some questions. One of the last reasons is, once again, girls for the streets, when it comes to Sigma males, are very beneficial to us. And the reason why girls for the streets are very beneficial to us is because they're a breath of fresh air. Sometimes when you just living in the moment, like most of us live, and we're traveling a lot and we're seeing parts of the world, these are typically the girls, you know, you could meet at the bar and have a one-night stand with and be out of town the next day. We actually love those type of women. I told you guys, in my 20s, I knew in my 20s, when I was in the military, traveling the world, all my friends that were getting married and having kids had nothing but horror stories. Big shout outs to Go Getter with the $49.99. Go Getter comes in with the $49.99 and he got the wrench on him, talking about that preach. Everybody already know who he is. Big shout outs to that dude. Really appreciate it, my man. But when it comes to those type of women, we aim for them. And like I was telling you guys before, in my 20s, the more horror stories that all my friends back home was telling me, like, you got to realize this is what happened with me. I was hanging around a lot of people, and my friends started to have children. They started to get married, right? So my mother was like, no, you're going to the military now. Soon as you graduate from school, you're immediately going into the military because your friends are starting to have kids and you cannot catch the bug. So I ended up going into the military. Then I'm in Italy, you know, and then I'm in Germany. And all my friends back home, when I'm talking to them, they're all having relationship problems, kids problems, baby mama problems, baby daddy problems, whatever problems. Big shout outs to Ray Allen. He says, don't wife up a chick that belongs to the streets. Just have fun. That's what we're trying to teach over here. And a lot of guys just don't know the difference. We got Cuckoo King Kong came through with the $49.99. Big shout out to my dude. Hold on. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me check on y'all while I'm over here. Let me che Let me check out the Cash App. Some of y'all. Big shout outs to Samuel Crocker, Mac McGee. Well, hold on, Mac McGee. My bad. Let me take that back. Mac McGee, get one of these. Big shout outs to the dudes out there on the Cash App. All right, I switched on over to the Cash App to see what's there. I got to find a way to bring it up on the screen, but I really appreciate you guys. Definitely showing me some love. Okay, as I kept in touch with back home, a lot of my friends were having relationship problems. So you know what I said? You know what? I'm not getting married. Once I made up my mind that I wasn't not getting married at all, I aimed for sluts. I stayed away from good girls. Listen to what I'm telling you. I stayed away from good girl. If I felt this was a good girl that liked me, I would know, like, yo, let me get away from her because I don't want to go through all that. I started to embrace the slutty chicks. I started to embrace the easy girls. Why? Because I already knew what I was going to get from them and that I didn't want anymore. And I told you, sometimes I paid for it for me and my friends. Why? It was convenient because I knew that I was not looking for a relationship. So you have to understand, a lot of these 304s, for the most case, are very good and handy. It's like now, when I went to Miami Beach last week, you had all the guys who are scared to approach women sitting on the outside in they groups of dudes passing around a beer, but the dudes that could get women, they taking girls back in the back alley, taking them into the blue tent, and banging these girls that are running around acting slutty. Why? Because they know I'm in Miami, I'm here to get a one-night stand, and then I'm out. But a lot of guys who lead with love, I'm telling you, 90% of guys lead with love. The body count matters to the guy who leads with love because he has to convince himself not to like her because he doesn't know how to shift his attraction. The moment you get control over your desires, you're able to distinguish which type of woman that you're coming around, which type of women are in your environments, and then you start to look at them differently. Like, all right, like I told you, there's the slut, there's the feminist, there's the dodo head, there's that type of woman, there's that type of woman. That's what you got to learn. Most guys don't know that. They just say, all women are like this. And then once you start giving women a one-size-fit-all, you lose for the rest of the life. Why? Because species who fail to adapt will go extinct. You're not going to survive in the dating world if you can't adapt because you gave every woman a one-size-fit-all. See, that's why it doesn't count to us. It's because it only caters to one type of woman, but Sigma males are aware that there are hundreds of type of women and that the girl that has the high body count is beneficial to us when we want to get our balls licked. It's just that simple, and that's how it is. All right, that's a quick lecture for Sunday. I'm going to spend the next 20 minutes going ahead and taking some questions. Make sure you put a Q in front of the question, and that's all I wanted to really say about body counts is because when it's all said and done at the end of the day, if you're a Sigma and you're out here living your dream and you're out here chasing your dream, man, listen, y'all gonna go to some of these states and these islands, you're gonna go to the Dominican Republic, and you ain't gonna care how many guys she been with because you just gonna be looking to clap cheeks. All right, when it comes to a relationship and it comes to a marriage and it comes to truthfully being close to a woman, honestly, you know what you're getting. When she starts showing you a whole bunch of tattoos and she got stamp tramps, she's smoking cigarettes, she know how to roll a blunt, she know how to take shots, she got gel in her hair, she got on cheap little skimpy outfits. Okay, she for the streets, bro. Loud. You know what a good girl is. You know how good girls dress. You know how they walk. You know how they talk. You just have to be able to differentiate the two. So with me, body counts don't matter to me. Like I told you, Mia Khalifa throw it at me, I'm smashing. Riley Reid, I'm smashing. Christina Rivera, I'm smashing. Vanessa Onion Booty, I'm smashing. Why? Because I'm not trying to marry her. That's why body counts don't matter. Only marriage to the guy who's falling in love with hoes. All right? Let's get to these questions and go ahead and get them out there. Everybody that donated during the stream, let me see here. While I was doing the lecture, We got Ray Allen with the $5. Cuckoo Crook King Kong with the $4.99. Go Getter, always coming through correct. He's another one. Uncle Drew came in yesterday. Big shout outs to him. Johnny G, we still remember you, brother. Let's see, 3:10 Showtime. We got him. Sarah Williams comes in with the $10. Big shout outs. Listen, when y'all got women donating to you, that's when you know you saying something. That's when you know you speaking the truth. Whenever the women start showing their love around here. Big shout outs to Sarah Williams. Gizmo, we ain't forgot about you. Y'all start calling Gizmo Jennifer. All right, let's get back in. Let's get to some questions. I actually like the question time. All right, he says, big shout outs to Enos. Enos still got his wrench. Hey, Tuesday, all the wrenches, I'm going to leave some wrenches for some people, but it's going to be a lot of wrenches that go up. Tito Smiles comes through. $5. He says, if you're still worried about body counts in 2023, you're dreaming. Virtuous women are gone in America. Hey, I agree, bro. You got a little bit of good ones out there, but for the most part, it is like a desert looking for good women, bro. I think a lot of guys, if you just focus on yourself, and when it comes to these slutty girls, go ahead and get your porno fantasies out. Once you get your money together, go ahead and live out your fantasies, bro. It is so easy to live out your fantasies now when it comes to in the bedroom. Go ahead and get them out. Get to the money, get your thing, get that out of your system. That's what I say, because these girls are handing it up fast. Fast. Listen what I'm telling you. And I got a girl, but if I was the old me, it would be crazy right now if I was the old me.